What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ballers Dynasty channel. As you can see from the title, we're going to be doing a make or break player for every team in this league. These players can determine the outcome of an entire season for any team. We're going to hop right into it. Starting off with Team Nelbows, Marvin Harrison Jr. That is his make or break player. The reason Marvin Harrison Jr. is Team Nelbows' make or break player is because he gave up a lot in the offseason to get Marvin Harrison. He obviously did not live up to the hype last year of being the alpha wide receiver in Arizona. He obviously is the best wide receiver in Arizona, but he's going to need to step up if Team Nelbows really wants to compete and contend for a championship and help him down the line. Moving over to Keep Your Coos team. His make or break player is Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta obviously had a little bit of sophomore regression. He's obviously in a crowded offense. New offensive coordinator this year, so we'll see how things shake up. But Keep Your Coup is definitely going to need Sam Laporta to step up if he wants to make a run in this playoff or make the playoffs. Going into our next team, my son, Jamal Pickle, never beat me in fantasy. Kind of really feel bad for him. But his make or break player is Breece Hall. Breece Hall last year was projected to be one of the better running backs in the league. Obviously, that did not happen. The Jets just aren't a great team. A lot could have gone better for Breece Hall. And now, Braylon Allen, maybe they're going to split the backfield. Who knows what's going to happen. But for Jamal Pickle, he has Breece Hall on a big contract. But he does have to play me twice a week or twice a year. So those are 2 L's, so kind of rough for him. Moving over to Smooth Muzan. You guys saw in the trade video, he traded for Tyreek Hill, and that is his make or break player. Tyreek Hill is definitely the make or break player for Smooth Muzan. If he can return to what he was last year, being a top 3 wide receiver in fantasy, Smooth Muzan could easily be one of the best teams in the league. Not too much to say about that. Tyreek Hill definitely is the make or break player. He really needs production out of him this year if he wants to make a run. One more thing about Tyreek Hill is he was injured last year. Bengals offense was a little banged up. So hopefully they can go into the season fresh, no injuries, and they can just stay rolling the whole year. Going into baby back Gibbs, his make or break player is Devontae Adams. If you look at baby back Gibbs' roster, his wide receiver core is extremely thin. So he's going to need Devontae Adams to step up this year, because if he doesn't, his wide receiver core is in very deep trouble. But if he does live up to what people think he can be as one of the best wide receiver 2s in the NFL, there's no doubt that baby back Gibbs can make a deep playoff run with the running back core and Jaden Daniels leading his team. Going into the exciting whites, his make or break player is Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker is one of those players. He's injured a lot, so it's rough. It's rough for fantasy. You don't really know if you can rely on him. But when he is healthy, he's obviously one of the better players in the league. And BK is very thin at running back, so he really needs Kenneth Walker to step up for his team if he wants to make a deep run in the playoffs. But if Kenneth Walker does not pan out, his team could be in trouble. Moving over to more money, more problems. His make or break player is Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams obviously might have disappointed a little bit last year, but he is a completely revamped O-line, more better weapons. So there's really no excuses now for Caleb Williams not to thrive. And Daniel's going to need that because his quarterback room lacks a lot of talent. But if Caleb Williams plays up to the hype, that's going to help his team a lot, because he does have DJ Moore, so that would elevate Caleb Williams and DJ Moore for the stack with Daniel. So I could see Daniel easily being a sleeper team to make the playoffs, possibly make a deep run. But if Caleb doesn't pan out, that's going to hurt a lot more than just Caleb Williams for Daniel's team. It's going to hurt DJ Moore. So Daniel really needs Caleb Williams to take a step this year. Rome Alone, as you can say in the name, Roma Dunze is his make or break player. Same situation as Marvin Harrison. He might have disappointed in his rookie year a little bit. But if you look at it, he's in a very crowded offense. Hopefully he can take that next jump in year 2. once again developing with Caleb Williams, getting Ben Johnson as his coordinator. So hopefully things can turn around for Roma Dunze. Heading over to JNeeDreamTeam, his make or break player is Christian McCaffrey. Obviously, he's been hurt a lot of his career, but when he's healthy, he's undebatably one of, if not the best, running back in the league. So if he can stay healthy for an entire season, JNeeDreamTeam might be the team to beat this year. So he's going to need McCaffrey healthy because that's going to be huge for his team. But if he doesn't, his running back core might be in a little bit of trouble just having Saquon Barkley. So he's getting a little bit older, but he's still in a great offense, so he still can thrive in the system he's in. Benja's make or break player is definitely RJ Harvey, the rookie. We don't really know what his role is going to be, and Benja is going to have to rely on him pretty heavily, even though we don't really know if he's going to start right away, when he is going to start, just because of that J.K. Dobbins impact. So RJ Harvey is definitely going to be an impact player for Ben's team. He's going to need him to step up to the plate, perform in some games, and hopefully take over that running back one role sooner rather than later. Especially if one of his better two running backs do happen to go down in Bijan or Devon Achane. He might be in trouble if RJ Harvey hasn't lived up to the plate. But if RJ Harvey does take over that role, you could easily see Benja making a deep run in the playoffs. Heading over to Ladies and Gentlemen. This one is also pretty easy for me. It's J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy is, Ladies and Gentlemen, starting quarterback right now. He does not really have that elite quarterback. So if JJ does not pan out, that would kind of hurt a lot of his team, being Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. So he needs JJ to pan out because if he does end up being one of the better quarterbacks that we see, Ladies and Gentlemen could easily be one of the best teams because that would elevate his team and the two Vikings receivers that he has on that team. So that would heavily impact a lot of his team, not just J.J. McCarthy. Heading over to our last team, the best team, light work. Myself, my make or break player is definitely Dak Prescott. For the same reasons as Ladies and Gentlemen, I don't really have that elite quarterback, but Dak Prescott, if he goes back to that where he was a top 5 quarterback, my team is easily the best team in the league. And that's going to help my team a lot because I have CeeDee Lamb. So if Dak goes back to what he was a couple years ago, stays healthy, that's going to help a lot more than just Dak Prescott. It's going to help CeeDee Lamb for me too, which is going to be huge. Thank you guys for watching. That was my make or break for every team. Catch you guys in the next video soon.